Hi guys, good morning. I'm on my way to work and I decided to just quickly address this TACHA's issue. That's TACHA in the Big Brother house. Yesterday's nomination show was really funny because, okay, not really funny, but it was really interesting to watch. Yeah, because it seemed like all the housemates, they planned, they connived to kick TACHA out of the house, you would argue that, oh, these people are actually beefing TACHA and these people are actually against TACHA, one thing or the other, blah blah blah. But what I think is going on in that house is that everybody is actually intimidated by TACHA. Yes, number one, they know that TACHA is an Instagram sensation. They know that she has a lot of fans and haters, but they still understand that the moment she gets into the house, she probably will become Naija's favorite housemate. So I feel like everybody is trying to cover their arses, protect themselves and make do with the little authority that they have during the live nominations. And I wasn't really surprised that everybody actually nominated her because let's be frank, TACHA, since getting into the Big Brother house, aside from her being very strategic about the game, aside from her staying in her lane, putting everybody in their own lane, staying in her zone, I feel like TACHA is actually quite arrogant. Yeah, TACHA is actually quite arrogant and she's very proud. I do not know TACHA in person. I do not know her in real life. I do not know anything about TACHA. The only thing I know about her is what she puts out there on social media. But then, going into the house, like Omashola said, she's giving this vibe of, oh, I'm better than all of you. I'm stronger than all of you. I have more fans than all of you. But she forgets that Mike is actually very popular, has always been popular, was popular even before he came into the Big Brother Naija house, Okay, I'm thinking, okay, take the other route, all right. So she actually forgot, that there are a lot of people in the house already who are sort of popular from wherever they're coming from. And she also forgets that some of these people have backup, So the fact that she is an Instagram sensation does not mean that she is the only one that's going to be saved. And, I don't know, but I just feel like if TACHA does not eventually go home this week, then she needs to calm down. She needs to stop being too proud. She needs to stop being overly aggressive over little issues, like Esther said, because Biggie actually had a diary session with all the housemates yesterday and asked them why they think they were nominated and why they put up some other person for nomination, and almost all the housemates, they actually said the same thing, that TACHA is quite arrogant, So another thing is, I feel like TACHA is trying to bring about this CC vibe. I don't know if it's just me being delusional, but I feel like that's what I'm seeing, Like this morning before leaving the house for work, I noticed that TACHA is in the kitchen, she's cooking, she's getting help from Kimopra, Sheyi, and then Frodd is there watching, and they're trying to be jovial with her, and then she's carrying all this straight face, like she's just really cold this morning, cold personality this morning. I can liken that coldness to the fact that she has been put up for eviction, so definitely it's going to affect her mood and everything. But I don't know, I feel like as a housemate who has been following the show for a number of years now, I feel like this is the right opportunity for her to bring out the best version of herself, to do things that people actually expect TACHA to do. I feel like this is the right time for her to actually be very creative and innovative on how to save herself, because come on, voting is still ongoing. I mean, we have like 5 or 6 whole days before voting ends. So I feel like this period is the period for TACHA to do great things in the house, mend some relationships, cement some relationships, be friendly with people, be friendlier, and who knows, if she is not evicted from the house, she probably will be seen as a changed person, and next time she probably will not be easily put up for nomination for possible eviction, you know. So this thing is all about the mind. This is all about psychology. The housemates are beginning to realize that this is actually a game, a competition, so you cannot afford to be friends with anyone. You cannot afford to slack. You cannot afford to play yourself. And I don't know, for Tacha, I feel like she has a lot to learn. She has a lot to learn. I'm not saying that she's not being real, because like I said before, I do not know Tacha, I do not know where she's coming from, but whatever she is doing, if that is a strategy, then I must say that Tacha's strategy is all messed up. Her strategy is all wrong. She's totally getting her strategy wrong, and the housemates are not finding it funny. And I wasn't surprised when the housemates were asked that, oh, if there's anybody that you would not miss, that you would gladly see leave the house, who would it be? And most of the housemates actually said Tacha. And come, girl, this girl, yeah, her attitude now, another level, shout. Seriously, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at these chickens that are trying to cross the road. That's okay, guys. So I just feel like she's got a whole lot of attitude, you know, a personality somehow in that house. I do not know if that's a real personality. I don't know if that's a strategic personality, but I just feel like if Tacha is trying to be like Cece, then she's got a strategy all messed up. Because in Cece's era, Cece was Cece because she was actually bringing a lot of fire to the house, and aside the fact that people were voting for her, Biggie deemed it fit to leave her in the house because she was actually the one that was bringing all the views and all the traffic to the show. So for Tacha, week one alone, she hasn't really done a lot of things that would warrant people to want to keep her in the house. But let's keep our fingers crossed. We never know. I mean, the Nigerian audience or the African audience watching this show, they're actually very funny. They're actually a very funny type. 1 minute they are rooting for one housemate, and the next minute they are not rooting for the other housemate again. So who knows? I don't know what's gonna happen. And another thing, Frodd. Yeah, Frodd saved himself. That was actually much expected. I mean, come on, guys. If you were the one that had the veto power, who would you save if you're put up for eviction? You definitely save yourself now, Abby. After all, nobody came to be a hero in the show of saving all the other housemates and whatnot, you know. So it was expected. It was expected. It was a fair decision, even though it was given 20 seconds to put up another housemate. But what I still didn't get was the fact that he wasn't reluctant. He was very quick to put Mercy up for eviction in place of himself. And I was wondering, like, come on, guy, I mean, this is the same Mercy that you tend to go all over. This is the same Mercy that you tend to always want to chat with, the same Mercy that you always want to play with. So what did the babe ever do to you, you know? And the other housemates were trying to justify the reason for Frodd putting up Mercy for eviction in place of himself, and they were like, Mercy is a cool girl, Mercy doesn't keep things in her mind, you know. Probably that's the reason why he picked Mercy, because he knew that if he chose any other housemate, they're going to hold him for ransom. They're going to hold him to ransom for that. Kai, I do not understand why I always blab like this when I always have a lot of things in my mind to say. Okay, calm down, Glory, calm down, breathe. All right, guys, so that's it. I feel like Frodd has an agenda. Frodd is not an unsmart person. Frodd is very smart and intelligent, and Frodd is, I feel, desperate to win the 60 million. So Frodd will go to any length to put up anybody. It doesn't matter if it's the finest chick in the house. It doesn't matter if it is the chick with the biggest booty. It doesn't matter if it is the chick with the hottest ass or whatever, you know. Anyways, guys, that's my analysis of the live nomination show that happened yesterday. If you haven't seen my other video about who the housemates put up for nominations or public for possible eviction, come on, this mouth of mine, yeah, click on the link that you can see above right now and watch it. By the way, guys, I am looking really retro and vintage today. What do you think about my outfit? Yes. Alright, guys, so I'm on my way to work, and that'll be all for this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click on the red subscribe button and you'll be a part of the family. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.